Hello, sports fans. It is Tuesday, October the 15th, the year 2013, and as usual, a lot to get to in the sports world, so let's get it going right now. Hope you guys had a great holiday weekend. Hope you caught some of the games over the weekend. Let's recap what went on the last few days. Let's start in the NFL. Let's start the Monday night game from last night, where the San Diego Chargers at home beat the Indianapolis Colts 19-9. Chargers up to 3-3. Colts down to 4-2. I mean, the Chargers are such a schizophrenic team. Last week, they just lay a complete egg against Oakland, and they come back here and play a really nice game against the Colts. There is no more peculiar team in the league than San Diego. They're up, they're down, they play great, they play bad. You can't figure them out. They've been like this for about 10 years now. You watch San Diego last night, you say, this is a really good team. They don't allow a touchdown. They don't allow Indianapolis into the end zone, which is very hard to do. I mean, the Colts have a very good offense. San Diego controlled the ball, controlled the time of possession. San Diego played a really nice, complete game last night, and you wonder where this is on a week-in, week-out basis. They have no consistency at all, San Diego, but they do play a nice game last night. You'd like to see them put a few of these games together. They have talent, but they always seem to take one step forward, two steps back. They played a nice game last night. Hey, Indianapolis, I'm not going to kill them. They're 4-2. They're doing a nice job. They have the big game this week against Denver, where Peyton Manning comes back to Indianapolis. Overall, the Colts doing a nice job. The Colts did not play well last night at all. All right, let's go to the Sunday games. The Dallas Cowboys at home on Sunday Night Football beat the Washington Redskins 31-16. Dallas up to 3-3. Washington down to 1-4. It's going to be a long year for the Skins. I don't like Washington's defense. I mean, we know RG3 is still not 100%. It's going to be a long year for Washington. I mean, I don't see them making a run at the playoffs here at all. Dallas, hey, I still think they're the class of that division. I figured they'd win this game. They did. How about Dallas on defense? Had a million guys go out of the game, and all the backups played well. So nice job by the Cowboys on Sunday. Let's go to New England, where the New England Patriots beat the New Orleans Saints 30-27. Patriots up to 5-1. Saints down to 5-1. This was a wacky game. I mean, I thought the Saints had this game wrapped up about 3 different times. I mean, New England comes back at the end and steals this game. The Saints and their fans have to be heartsick. I mean, they have to be heartsick after losing this game. I mean, they had multiple opportunities to win this game. They had the ball a couple times where one first down would have ended the game. They couldn't do it. Give New England credit. They go down and score right at the end. New England steals this game, and New England continues to find ways. Unbelievable job by the Patriots. Let's go out to San Francisco, where the San Francisco 49ers beat the Arizona Cardinals 32-20. Niners up to 4-2, starting to play some good football. Arizona down to 3-3. Keep an eye on San Francisco. I think they're starting to turn the corner, play some good football now. Should get some of their guys back by the end of the year. San Francisco, make no mistake about it, they are a Super Bowl contender. I like them. I like what they're doing recently. Nice win here over Arizona. Listen, Arizona's not great. I think they are what they are. They're 3-3. They'll probably be 8-8. They do some decent things. I don't think they're a playoff team, though. Let's go out to Seattle, where the Seattle Seahawks beat the Tennessee Titans 20-13. This was a ho-hum type of game. Seattle up to 5-1. Tennessee down to 3-3. Listen, Tennessee needs Locker back in the worst way. And I'm not saying he's the greatest quarterback since Johnny Unitas, but Fitzpatrick is not going to get it done on a long-term basis. He's just not. This was a ho-hum type of game. Tennessee hung in there, but you never thought they were going to win this game. So Seattle wins yet another home game. Off to Denver we go, where the Denver Broncos remain perfect. They go to 6-0. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 35-19. Jacksonville's 0-6. We know they're the worst team in the league. I mean, this was another snoozer type of game. You never thought Denver was in any danger of losing this game. Jacksonville tried to pull out all the stops. They went for it a bunch of times on 4th down. They're just not in the same stratosphere as Denver. Denver gets the win. Let's move on. Let's go to Baltimore, where the Green Bay Packers had a very nice win over the Baltimore Ravens, 19-17. Packers up to 3-2. Ravens down to 3-3. Packers really controlled most of this game. They deserved the win. They were the better team. Boy, I'll tell you, Aaron Rodgers throws a beautiful ball. Did you see that pass, that bomb he threw for a touchdown on Sunday? What a beautiful laser beam of a pass. As long as the Packers have Aaron Rodgers, they are going to be a threat. Baltimore, very flaky this year. Up, down. I mean, you never know what you're getting from them quarter to quarter. So nice win by Green Bay there. Let's go off to Houston. The Houston Texans, one of my favorite teams, where the St. Louis Rams bombarded Houston, just blew them out. I mean, just demolished them. St. Louis up to 3-3. Houston down to 2-4. What a despicable loss by Houston. They gave up 38 points in their building to the Rams. Then Schaub gets hurt and they boom off the field. I mean, we've seen this in just about every city. It's not all Houston fans, but there are dumb fans in every stadium. You don't boo injuries. I don't care if you're mad at Schaub. I don't care if he's not playing well. I don't care if he throws 8 interceptions in a row. You don't boo the man when he gets hurt. And it's not just Houston. I've seen this in just about every city around the National Football League. You see it in all sports. I mean, no one's immune to this. Terrible job, though, by those particular fans in Houston that were booing. And I've been on Schaub, more than anyone. You don't boo the man for getting hurt. We know he's not playing well. You don't boo him for getting hurt. I mean, come on. Show a little class here. As far as the game, though, St. Louis routed Houston. Houston is in all kinds of trouble. I think the coach is now going to be fired. He survived many years when I thought he would be fired. Now I think he's definitely going to be fired. I don't think Schaub is the answer at quarterback. Remember, the receiver is getting older. The back, who knows if he's going to be there much longer. Foster, I don't know what's going on with Houston, but they are on a downward spiral. I think they're going to have to rebuild this whole team. I think they're going to get a new coach. They're going to get a new quarterback. They need some more weapons on offense. I mean, they need all sorts of things. I mean, who knows about Foster at running back? All sorts of problems for Houston. You get bombed by St. Louis in your building, season is over. Good night, Houston. We are not going to hear from you the rest of the year. St. Louis, 3-3. Nice job by them. Let's go to Tampa Bay, where the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Tampa Bay Bucks 31-20. Philly up to 3-3, tied for first, believe it or not. Tampa Bay 0-5. Tampa Bay is one of the 3 worst teams in football with the Giants and Jacksonville. They can do no right. I mean, the Eagles are 3-3, and I don't even think they're a good team. I think they got all sorts of problems, but you look up, they're tied for first. So nice job by the Eagles there, getting the win on the road. Let's go to the Meadowlands in New Jersey, where the Pittsburgh Steelers finally got a win. They beat the Jets 19-6. Steelers up to 1-4. Jets down to 3-3. Jets look like they had a hangover from the big Monday night win in Atlanta. Steelers finally get a win. Bizarre game. I mean, the Jets didn't even score a touchdown in this game. Jets look like they had a major hangover from beating Atlanta on Monday Night Football. Steelers 1-4. Listen, I don't see them making a comeback here. They do get the win, though. As far as, let's go down to Minnesota, where the Carolina Panthers just bombard the Minnesota Vikings 35-10. Carolina up to 2-3. Minnesota down to 1-4. What an atrocious loss for Minnesota. I mean, now who knows where they go at quarterback? Ponder, Castle, Freeman. None of them are any good. Who knows who starts at quarterback? I mean, this was just a blowout here. Nice job by Carolina. Carolina, another one of those teams. Up, down. They look good. They look bad. They're so inconsistent, Carolina. They need to string a couple of these performances together. I don't know if they can do it. They have one of these great games, then next week they'll just lay a complete egg on you. Very schizophrenic team, Carolina. They did look good against Minnesota, though. They get the win there. Let's go out to Kansas City, where the Kansas City Chiefs remain perfect. They beat the Oakland Raiders 24-7. Chiefs 6-0. Oakland 2-4. This game was close for much of the way. Kansas City pulled away right at the end. Kansas City can do no wrong right now. They are on one of those streaks where they can do no wrong. Oakland played tough in this game. They just didn't have enough firepower. Kansas City pulls away at the end. They get the win. Let's go to Cleveland, where the Detroit Lions beat the Cleveland Browns 31-17. Detroit up to 4-2, doing a nice job. Cleveland down to 3-3. Whedon just throws an absolutely awful pass at the end of this game when Cleveland was still alive. Just an awful pass, this little backhand pass that gets picked off. So not a good pass there. I mean, nice job by Detroit. I like what Detroit is doing this year. They seem much improved. They seem a little more disciplined, a little better on the road. We know they have talent, so nice job by Detroit. Cleveland, who knows about Whedon? I mean, I don't know what you're going to get from him. I mean, they lose Hoyer for the year. I don't know if you can count on Whedon. Cleveland is doing some nice things, but I don't see them as a playoff team. Let's go to Buffalo, where the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Buffalo Bills 27-24 in overtime. Bengals up to 4-2. Bills down to 2-4. I'll tell you, Cincinnati made it hard for themselves in this game. I thought Cincinnati was going to rout Buffalo. Buffalo's playing a quarterback off the practice squad, and Cincinnati just kept letting Buffalo hang around. And give Buffalo credit. They play hard, they keep fighting, but Cincinnati does clip them in overtime there. And of course, Chicago beat the Giants last Thursday night. So that was kind of your NFL from the weekend. You had some decent games in the NFL. As far as your Major League Baseball, the St. Louis Cardinals are leading the series against the Dodgers 2-1. The Dodgers do win last night. Game 4 today. It's a 4 o'clock afternoon game on the East Coast, so we'll see if the Dodgers can even up the series. Boston and Detroit in the American League tied 1-1 after the Red Sox had a tremendous rally in Game 2. Tigers are up 5-1 in that game in the 8th inning. Let it slip away. That's a bad loss for Detroit. Could have been up 2-0 in this series. That's a game that could come back and bite the Tigers. That was a bad loss. Game 3 in that series also tonight as well. As far as some boxing, I did catch boxing. Bradley beat Marquez over the weekend. Very surprised about that. I mean, it's funny. Styles make fights and, different matchups. You see different things. I mean, Marquez knocks out Pacquiao. Pacquiao wins basically every round against Bradley, even though Bradley got the Gibbs decision. So you figure Marquez is going to win this fight, and Bradley wins on the split decision. You know what? It wasn't controversial. I thought Bradley won the fight. I thought it was close, but I thought Bradley won. So interesting fight there. As far as the college football from last Saturday, what a wild week in college football. Utah upset Stanford. I was shocked about that. Missouri beat Georgia. Boo-hoo to Georgia. We'll talk about them at the end of the week. Terrible job by Georgia. Missouri's undefeated, but they lose their quarterback for the year. Penn State beat Michigan. I mean, Michigan had a 10-point lead with a few minutes to go. Their field goal kicker missed 100 field goals. I mean, Michigan, awful loss there. Oregon took care of Washington. Texas beat Oklahoma in the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma, what planet were you on Saturday? This is a mediocre at best Texas team, and they pushed you around. Terrible job by Oklahoma. LSU beat Florida, no surprise there. Texas A&M beat Ole Miss. That was a very nice game. And next week we have 2 really nice games. UCLA at Stanford, although Stanford does have a loss now, takes a little bit of the luster off that game. But the big game, and we'll touch on this later in the week, Florida State at Clemson. You talk about a tasty game. It doesn't get any better than that. Must-watch TV, must-watch game. One of the best games in the whole season for college football. Florida State at Clemson in that environment in Death Valley. Just a tremendous must-watch game. We'll get to that at the end of the week. Okay, you guys are all caught up. You guys are all set. No show tomorrow. I got to help my sister continue to move. This has been like a week process. My sister has more junk than anyone in the history of the world. We have been moving non-stop with her for about 7 days now, and we still are not completed. So I'll be moving with her the whole day tomorrow, so no show tomorrow. Thursday, we'll do our NFL picks. Friday, I'll probably have Spano back to do our college picks, so we'll reverse this week. Usually we do college Thursday, NFL Friday. We'll reverse. This week we'll do NFL Thursday. Have Spano with us for our Friday college picks. Okay, there you go. You guys are all set. You guys are all caught up. Enjoy the baseball tonight. You got 2 big games tonight in the American League and the National League. We'll see if the Dodgers can even up their series. We'll see who takes the lead in the American League. Very interesting stuff tonight. I will be back with you guys Thursday. You guys enjoy the games. Stay safe. Talk to you Thursday. NFL picks on the way. Take care.